Why the tortoise shell is cracked. Why the tortoise shell is cracked. In the time when animals still spoke and the sky was close enough to touch, there lived a tortoise, proud, cunning, and never satisfied. One morning, the birds gathered at the foot of the great iroko tree. They had been invited to a grand feast in the heavens. The tortoise heard this and licked his lips. "My good friends," he said, smiling, "you cannot go to such a place without me. For I am wise and well-spoken. I shall be your spokesman at the feast." The birds laughed. "But tortoise," they said, "you have no wings." He bowed low. "Then lend me your feathers," he pleaded, "just for this journey, and I will repay you all with honor." And so, one by one, they plucked their feathers and gave them to him. He stitched them together until he looked like a king of the skies. When they rose, Tortoise rose with them. Pause for a second. If you believe in what we're building here, show some love, hit that subscribe button, like, share, and tell us where you're tuning in from and which video inspires you most. Alright, let's get back to greatness. The wind carried him higher and higher, his pride swelling with every beat of his borrowed wings. At last, they reached the gates of heaven. The spirits welcomed them warmly. "Tell us," said the sky host, "to whom do we serve this feast?" Tortoise stepped forward with a gleam in his eye. "My name," he said proudly, "is all of you, for I speak for everyone here." The sky host nodded. "Then let all the food be served to all of you." And so it was. Every yam, every fruit, every drop of palm wine Tortoise took for himself. He ate until his shell could hold no more. The birds sat hungry, watching in silence. When the feast ended, they said nothing. But as they flew home, each bird took back the feather it had given him. Tortoise was left naked in the sky. He cried out, "Please, tell my wife to spread soft things on the ground. Mats, leaves and rags, so I may fall gently." The birds carried his message, but their hearts still burned with hunger and shame. They told his wife instead, "Your husband says you must spread the hardest stones you can find." And so she did. When Tortoise fell, he struck the earth with a terrible crack. His shell broke into many pieces. The healer of the land gathered them, glued them back together. But the marks of his fall could never be hidden. The elder's tone deepens, and that, my children, is why the tortoise shell is cracked. For pride climbs high, but greed will always pull it down. Drumbeat fades.